everyone, it's Diego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa has declared the start of the rainy season in the country. It says the scattered thunderstorms, the passage of Super Typhoon Betty, and the southwest monsoon or habagat over the past week signify the start of the wet season. Pag-asa also notes that breaks in rainfall may still occur, which can last for several days or weeks. With regard to this, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA conducts massive cleanup in Hagonoy Creek in Taguig City once a year to prevent floods during this season. Without the cleanup, the water level at Laguna de Bay rises and it takes about 3 to 6 months before it returns to normal level. There are trash traps in different waterways in the city, but Taguig City Mayor Lani Cayetano says these are not enough to fully resolve the issue. MMDA Acting Chairman Don Artez says the public must cooperate and be disciplined.
Ang long-term solution po natin dito ay yung pagbabago ng mindset ng tao. Kailangan po talaga maging responsibilidad ng bawat isa, hindi lamang ng pamahalaan, yung pag-ensure na malinis yung daluyan ng tubig natin.
Still on the rainy season, agriculture officials say rains caused by Typhoon Betty were beneficial to the sector, especially in augmenting water supply in dams.
Beneficial yung ulan na nadala ni Betty. Papasalamat nga po tayo, wala din damage sa ngayon, no?
The group is pushing for impounding systems that will store rainwater for future use.
Proper use of irrigation water. So saving and conservation ang parati nating ipinopromote. Ini-encourage natin yung pagsisave ng, sabihin natin, rainwater harvesting. At least makakasave tayo ng tubig na hindi galing sa gripo.
The government has officially launched eGov PH, a super app which has all the services of the state, which include getting and paying of permits, ID, clearance, and other documents, SIM registration, applying for a job, tourism, and healthcare information. Starting a business can also be found here. eGov PH aims to hasten processes and bring government services closer to the public, especially to those in far-flung areas. Loud and proud, members of the LGBTQIA+ community ramped at the first ever Manila Pride Ball held in Pasay City. The ball served as the kickoff event for the month-long Pride celebrations this June. The event's theme was "This is our prom," where attendees wore their best prom outfits. The first Pride March in the Philippines happened back in 1994 to honor the 25th anniversary of the Stonewall Riots, a turning point in the gay rights movement. Miss Universe Philippines 2023 Michelle D comes out as bisexual in an exclusive interview with Mega Magazine. The beauty queen said she has long identified herself as queer and has been attracted to all forms of beauty, shapes, and sizes. D was not the first Miss Universe Philippines to come out as an LGBT member. In 2021, the country's Beatriz Gomez also shared that she is an openly bisexual woman. Meanwhile, newly crowned Binibining Pilipinas International Angelica Lopez believes that it's time to end stereotypes. On CNN Philippines New Day, Lopez admitted that she did not expect to win the title and instead get the Binibining Pilipinas Globe crown, like what fans and pageant experts have foreseen. There are particular standards in the Miss International pageant which looks for Barbie doll-like features.
It doesn't really matter of how you look like or what is the specific standard for the pageant. As what matters is who you are within you and what is the advocacy that you're fighting for.
And news from San Miguel Corporation. Its Magnolia team in the Philippine Basketball Association or PBA starts things the right way by defeating the Blackwater Bossing at the PBA on tour. The Hotshots were too good and too much for the Bossing. Jeric Ahanmisi and Mark Barroca each scored 14 points for Magnolia. New Hotshots Abu Trotter also had a solid game for the team, finishing with 14 markers and pulling down 7 rebounds. The Tourism Department and the local government of Makati City have launched new tourist buses called Hop-On, Hop-Off Travel by the Hubs. Hop-On, Hop-Off or Ho-Ho buses aim to make travel around the city more convenient and seamless for local and foreign tourists. Some of the stops include the Makati Museum, Century City, Circuit Makati, RCBC Plaza, Washington CC Park, Glorieta 2, Rockwell Center, and Ayala Triangle.
The hop-on, hop-off tours gives opportunities for our tourists, not only to be reminded of the spirit of modernity and innovation that Makati has always been known for, but also to get to know the soul of your city that lies in your hidden gems, in your museum, in the many stops that are covered by this tour that will allow our tourists, domestic and international alike, to get to know the people of Makati, to get to know your rich history, culture, and heritage.
The DOT says an introductory price of 1,000 pesos for a day pass will be offered. An incremental price will be imposed once more HoHo buses and stops are established. Makati City also launches a mobile library bus that will bring reading and educational materials closer to communities. Teachers observe that some learners are still not competent readers, especially those who started studying amid distance learning during the pandemic. Education advocacy group Philippine Business for Education says there is a practice of mass promotion among students where they are allowed to move up a grade level without mastery of lessons.
Admittedly, hindi lamang sa Makati, all over the country may mga learning losses dahil nga distance education ang ginawa. Hindi pa rin natin mahihalin tulad doon sa full face-to-face. Doon sa aming learning recovery program at learning recovery and continuity program, na-address na yung mga learning losses.
The Mobile Library Bus Project aims to ensure that there is no non-reader in the city. The bus stores books and learning materials that learners can read and play with. These will be deployed in different barangays, especially in areas with children identified with low reading capabilities and comprehension.
Ang liit ng lugar namin, hindi naman kami pwede magtayo ng library kada barangay. So making it mobile will make it more versatile and more accessible sa ating communities.
As the end of the school year nears, the project can serve as an avenue for children to learn while on break. The World Health Organization or WHO has awarded Filipino Dr. Maria Asuncion Silvestre the 2023 United Arab Emirates Health Foundation Prize. This is for her invaluable contribution in health improvement. She conducted a study called Unang Yakap, Essential Intrapartum and Newborn Care Protocol. The WHO says this plays a big role in its campaign regarding the importance of skin-to-skin contact to strengthen the relationship of a mother and her newborn kid. Dr. Silvestre is the founder of Kalusugan ng Mag-ina, a non-governmental organization that provides health service to moms and babies. She also taught at the University of the Philippines College of Medicine. There's a new adventure awaiting the fans of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The official trailer for its Mutant Mayhem movie has been released. Here, the turtle siblings only want to be accepted by the New Yorkers, so they will try to be heroes against bad mutants. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem will hit cinemas in August. And now, for 10-second trivia. Who was the first Filipino cartoon character? Darna, Kengkoy, Lastic Man, or Panday? Kengkoy was the first ever Filipino cartoon character. Francisco Kengkoy Harabas, a Philippine comics character, was created by writer Romualdo Ramos and cartoonist and illustrator Tony Velasquez in 1929. The character became so wildly popular and well-loved in Filipino mass pop culture that the Kengkoy strips were eventually translated into at least 4 other Philippine dialects for regional publications. Today, the very term Kengkoy is a synonym for goofing off or silliness. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Diego Reyes, giving you news you can use, news you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.